Good morning. If we look at what we had in our business, we had less than 20 products in our lineup. Now we are changing to 64 products. Our lineup increased to 64. Can we listen to our president's speech about leadership? Mr. Carlos Ghosn addressed the top executives during the inauguration of the largest Nissan showroom in the world in Muscat, Oman. If we always do what we always did, we will always have what we always had. That's why shift is very, very important, utmost important.
Coin, which are leadership from one side and change from the other side. First about change, we are business people, and change is what business is about. What is business? Business is adapting products and adapting services to change. That's it. And if we do it well, we make value out of it. If we don't do it well, we're going to lose and destroy a lot of value out of it. That's change. So change is our business. That's what we are all about. That's why we are here today. It's to get value, extract value out of the necessity to adapt product and services to change. And where change is coming from? Well, it's everywhere. It's coming from changing regulations. It's coming from changing trends. People change, customer change. They don't like the same thing today than they used to like 5 years ago, and 5 years down the road, which were successful 10 years ago. So change, it's a fact. It's something we see around us. It's coming all the time, and we have value if we adapt to change successfully, and we can just bring value through this change to our. When we want to be protected from something, or what we want to undertake something, okay, then we need leaders. And leaders, they are not born. Nobody's born a leader. Nobody. Leaders are fabricated. Society fabricates leaders. So society picks leaders, and society or groups or companies choose leaders because they need to undertake something, or again, they need to protect themselves from something that they consider as a threat. So leader come out of need, and leader is not born, he is prepared, he is fabricated. And how is it fabricated? How do you prepare a leader? How do you make a leader? Well, you prepare him through challenges. Natural and best leaders come from people who have been confronted in their life to challenges and obstacles and difficulties. And through these difficulties and through these challenges, they have prepared themselves to become leaders. When you take a look to leadership, you say, how do you know that somebody is a good leader or not? How do you test? Well, fundamental test, most important, particularly in business, results. We are results-driven people. What are the basic ingredients? Is there any particular process? Are there some common elements everywhere in the world for any business? Yes, there are. Even though you can put everything in a book, there are some basic elements which may not be sufficient but are necessary for any successful leadership, for transformation or for change. What are they? Well, there is no leadership without vision. Doesn't exist. A leader has to have a project. The leader cannot come and say, okay, what are we going to do together? Or I have no project, or let's try to vote on something. No, leader has to have a vision. He has to have a project. And obviously he can work this project with his own people, but at the end, he has to make the decision about what is the direction. It's extremely important. The aspect of a project, of a vision or destination, where are we going, is extremely important part of the leadership. The second point, which is important, is that this project or this vision or this destination has to be shared. I mean, the vision cannot be something you have in your own pocket and you only know or you only share with one or two people. This is something which is going to have to be shared across the organization, deployed at all the level. And when I'm saying at all the level, I'm not talking only about the management ranks. This is something which has to go to the people working in the shop floor, in the plants. It has to go to the salespeople touching the product. It has to go to the technician working on the product. It cannot be only in your home country because business organization are more and more global organization. You know, in the case, if you take the case of Nissan, you have 145,000 people working in Nissan. You can take another company like Renault, you're going to have 140,000 people working in Renault. They are across 190 countries. So you're going to have to associate people from 190 countries, from different cultures, to the same vision. They need to understand where the company is going, and they need to understand exactly what this vision is about.
We are discussing about change. Change is inevitable. If we don't change, the change will change us. And we will be changed as obnoxious. Change is progress. We have to think about changing ourselves. Thank you.